am the queen of Persia. God's providence is amazing. You see, I was an orphan living with my uncle Mordecai when King Xerxes passed a decree saying that Queen Vashti could never again be in his presence, that someone had to replace her royal position. The edict went out to the vast realm, searching for a queen to replace her. And I, yours truly, was chosen. Me. Mordecai said that I should probably keep the fact that I was a Jew to myself. There were many who did not like that God's chosen people was living in this foreign land. And even though I hid my identity as a Jew, I prayed faithfully to God daily. I had to. Just because you're a believer doesn't mean that trouble not gonna come your way. Boy, did trouble come. People were scheming, plotting, deceiving, and planning, and Uncle Mordecai got hold of that plan to kill the king. And when he told me, I informed King Xerxes. Mordecai got the credit for saving the king's life. And yes, he did. He saved the king's life. But right after that problem, another problem came. And that problem was named Haman. Haman was an arrogant person, and not the kind of person you would want in a position of authority. When he walked by, he wanted everyone to kneel. And Mordecai, he wasn't having it. He would not kneel. And this made Haman angry. Day in and day out, it made him angrier and angrier. But what could Mordecai do? How could he bow to someone who did not deserve this? This was a glory. This was something only for God. Mordecai came to me and asked me to intervene. Intervene? I was scared. He said that just because I was in the palace didn't mean that I would escape that fate. I could still die as well. And as tough as that was to hear, he was right. So I told him to gather all of the Jews in Susa, to not eat or drink, day or night, and that me and my attendees would do the same. And once this was done, I would go to the king, even though it was against the law. And if I perished, I perished. I was terrified. But God was with me. So he gave me a plan. I told him that I would tell Haman to come to dinner with the king and I, and we would dine for 2 nights. I knew this would stroke his ego. This was right up his alley. To dine with royalty? It was wonderful. But did not weaken Haman's hatred. He still wanted to kill the Jews. So after the second night, I went to the king to let him know of Haman's plan, to kill the Jews, and that I was a Jew. When I told this to the king, this made Xerxes furious. Who would dare do such a thing? I told him an adversary and enemy, Haman. Haman? That vile Haman. If I wasn't so terrified, I would have laughed at that stricken expression on his face. But that was neither the time nor the place. The king was furious. He got up, he went to get the guards, and Haman was falling over where I reclined. And the king shouted, "Will you molest the queen right here in my presence?" Woo! His fate was sealed. Haman, you reap what you sow. Everything that he pulled together to destroy Mordecai, that very contraption came right back on him. The king gave me everything. The king gave me all of Haman's estates and sent an edict that allowed the Jews to assemble and protect themselves. It was wonderful. Not because of anything that I did within myself, but because of God keeping and protecting his people. All glory to the King of Kings and the Most High God.